Hello, Manucher Mushtaq Khorasani again. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to present you another set of arm protection and also hand protection gauntlets made by Sergey Gorbatko, Razmavsar member of Ukraine, Kiev, Ukraine, and also the official armor of Razmavsar organization. The whole idea about making this set was he was going to be influenced by different cultures. We wanted to have a very good protection which protects my arms and my hands for endurance fights, because the set I'm going to show you were used in 50-man fight in Hamburg and in 70-man fight in Malta. What does it mean? That I set the record fighting with weapons, 50 rounds in Hamburg. We are going to have it also down in this video. You can click on it and see that. And also 70 rounds in Malta. So I could do this in the endurance fights against different opponents or partners. So to test my endurance during fights, weapon fights. The whole idea was to have something which is light and at the same time sturdy. So Sergey was thinking about it, and we had lots of discussions, and he came up with this, which is sort of like bazoo band, but it consists of different plates, as you see here, on a leather backing. So the whole idea was to have steel plates which are hardened, different steel plates on a leather backing, you see that here, and also a gambeson. So it is a 3 layers. Outer layer is steel plates next to each other on a leather backing, hardened leather backing, and inside there is a gambeson. So this is going to be like that, and from also both types. They were both tested in different fights, but specifically 50 rounds in Hamburg and 70 rounds in Malta. Them are on, so you can take a look at it, what it looks like when I wear them. So then it looks like this. You see that it consists of different plates, hardened steel plates, forged hardened steel plates, and they're on a leather backing, and inside was a gambeson. It gives you a lot of flexibility. The model is like the arm protection of the Rus, used by Rus warriors. Is not the one single plate, main plate and 2 small plates, as I saw you in the former Persian one, and also on the other one which had hinge, 1 big plate and 1 small plate. These are multiple plates, and it's like a Rus model. During the fight, the strikes, we tested it, come here, and it will never go in between. Even if they try to go, you see there is real small opening, as you see here, and the weapon cannot get into it. And basically you hold your hand during the fight like that, not like this. And if it comes, well, then you have a leather backing, and the plates come together and protect you. This is like that. Then the next thing which Sergey did for me was to make gauntlets. The idea of these gauntlets were, you see that on top of it, this part looks like even the Persian bazoo band plated. You saw that, the former one. This part looks like Persian, and also we had during Sassanid period, as we see in Römisch-Germanisches Museum in Mainz, this part, okay, they're separated. They're not only one part, but this part of that, they're overlapping steel plates exists. In Sassanid model they're separated, but this one on Persian bazoo band, as I saw it in the later period, you see that. What is European influenced is this side, you see, on this part and the other part, to give you more protection for your hand, the side of your fingers, and also you see that the thumb is protected very well. We have also this part is European because it protects your wrist very well, especially in endurance fights when you are tired, when you cannot protect yourself very well, so your hands are protected extremely well with this model. I can really assure you this is the best gauntlet I've ever used. Your hardened steel plate again, you see that? And my wrist is protected. This is a very light, you can really use. And I fought with it 2 hours and 40 minutes in Malta. You can imagine, endurance fight against fresh opponents who were rotating, different opponents who were rotating. And I had the whole thing in my arms. Of course, you need to be in a good shape. But I can tell you, it gives you maximum protection. So if I come back here and show this one to you, this is going to look like this, right? So this you can do it. Now I'm going to show you, it's like a end of a mace on the end of a Persian spear, which is very sturdy, very good. Now look at my hand. The only opening is here, but you put your weapon there. So, in combination with the shamshir, it looks like that. You see that the pommel cap kolahak is there, protects your hand here further. Inside, it looks like that. I fought with this shamshir, which is also made by Sergey. I will make a different video on that. But this is basically the whole idea of that. And here you have a shield anyhow, but you see the maximum protection and the lightness this combination gives to you during the fighting process. Well, I also fought with them in armored combat in the United States, so they give you maximum protection. They're really good. I've shown you with Persian bazoo bands how to shoot with an arrow. Of course, this heavy combination of hand protection is not really suitable for shooting a Persian bow. You could possibly try, but you're not going to really be good at it. You cannot really aim at it. So it's better for heavy cavalry or heavy infantry who wants to be only in armored combat. And in case you want to shoot, you need to take these gauntlets off. They get bigger, so once you want to get it out of the gauntlet, it gets hard. In order to avoid that, Sergey made an opening here. You see that? So if you want to get it, it's like springy, and then you can open it, and your hand gets out of that. So Sergey made this, which is flexible, right? You can open that, and your hands easily get out of the gauntlet. So you might ask yourself, what is inside of each one of them? There are like gambeson gloves, right? Mittens. There are like mittens, gambeson. And Sergey gave me also substitution, so in case they are just used too much and I need to change them, he kindly provided me with this. You see, this is made of gambeson, and it's also multi-layered, and it protects your hand inside the gauntlets very well. So these are, again, I can mention this to you, really well. It protects you, the wrists again around the wrist, it protects your back of the hand, your fingers very well. It combined with this multi-layered steel plates, bazoo band or plates on your arm protection, it gives you maximum protection. You can really even punch with that. It is so strong, and it is so flexible. One of the best combination for endurance fights, specifically if you fight a lot and you need maximum protection for your hands. It held against longsword, it held against spear, it held against axes, anything you can imagine, or maces. This proved itself to be the best combination if you're in endurance fights, and I would really recommend it. And I would like to thank Sergey, because I know he worked really months on it to find something which gives me maximum protection, and so we could minimize or just absolutely get rid of any further injuries to the arms and to the hands and to fingers, which quite happen in armored combat and in weapon fights if one is not careful. So a big thank you to Sergey. And I would also like to thank all the subscribers to my channel, Please support our channel, subscribe to it, and keep supporting us as you have been doing all the time. Thank you very much.